This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Emraso se yako Newton Lartey marriage at ho na se the obobo na ready a Fabra manfo na fe yemfa local source na kan nyina enso ento amoso. Hello New.
Masom our studio has say me das boss. And yeah, the Ghana Premier League in Hong Kong na messages be by Neymar Bibio from UK na or kase league no dey who say competitive said na me can no because who say as a match day 9 teams now in the final third we go production no who say teams no match enya double digit. Now he made mention of the fact that there's only one team so far enya one double digit and who say until league is so competitive. That's not the case. And non define competitive by Mr. Joe. Because a competitive one. So when in na Lagos cities who say all struggle as evidenced by the stats and games from about so far. Now I check otoko. Now I channel. As obi a person of league or the league in the top. Now Lagos cities are channel. We also talking about dreams on him so that former had a record at the 30th minute in over draw game. No, Basaka earlier in the season took out a 3 point from Asifuk. Young Apostles against Kumasa Santikotoko. Vision and become Chelsea. You know, these are all games. Abaka said no. How other teams no are not more near the favorite in a performance. You know, and my league is competitive. But in terms of the goal production, we can also applaud the defenses a protecting or goal post, Emma goes in also. How about that, Neymar? So yeah, I share both ends. Goes in ma young credit defenders, young credit coaches, or more a defending year pano. Young court league log so be Gold Stars and that esro and net and commanding enough for Gold Stars and a cacre before young apostles and they go home. On 19 points, nations. Now, young apostles, any Lagos cities, a ball or game the barrier, table necessary. But Osha Gold Stars, say Joe. As at 9 games I have so far, Gold Stars happens to be the best attacking department on 9 goals. Now, so far, Gold Stars and the best attack. In fact, kind of best defenses on the nations and back on level. I'm consider me and Sape in 9 games, so Mummy doing abono. So, can you in terms of the goal production in the final third, nations and the Bibiani Goldstars, Omumi do not consider the lesser number of goals. Mepeseka, Mr. Kwachene set Mubabuame. Now, Omama Tiafu Timia share the May pa. Now, Osha Goldstars and nations, some defense and a budget. But in the final third, Goldstars FBT and nations by a goal, meaning say Goldstars happens to be the best attacking side. But you real Goldstars team and the coach from Paul Manson. But before that, there's a game back yet to me encore, and that happens to be the Young Apostles and the Lagos City's game. So table Nasa me catch row. This was Lagos City's game and on the Young Apostles boy or across sports the Manasa Legon UG sports complex. So and how a game they honestly coach has already won reservations after the game. Now or a lot of complaints officiating. But I feel in totality. Lagos Cities deserved the win. It was by virtue of a corner and a Lagos Cities on first goal. This guy Sergio Penasempa, Paul and a ball corner. Now Metaka said the major problem of your league na year especially defenders, among coaches in the problem though. Me nima de Crontia. I've been in a lot of dressing rooms. Coaches never cancel. On back field and so players never demonstrate there for. Share the metro with TV. See, this is Young Apostles are all marking in this yellow and white jersey. I will show TV. So now Lagos Cities, I'm a goal scorer. No, all marking. Before the ball was kicked in, no, all marking. Now all marking say na players no move here. Say they na mo who say money they show no. Oh, catch your teammate and say, "Oh, yeah, Jumano." You are telling the coach, "Say, oh, yeah, Jumano." You are telling the goalkeeper, "Say, oh, yeah, Jumano." But as soon as the ball moves into the second scene, no, I forget to say he was marking somebody, and we're jelly pan. So watch it closely. Odi goal scorer next corner. In fact, to the full gallery of the referee. But at the time I born a buy, not 2 players and a separate. One, Baku referee but Baku still has it in mind. They say, go now, Okoshe, into no attend. There's a separation now. Almost separation is a Mataka Sembi. And you're down to concentration and awareness. Or my key player, but because first born Ahmad Hunti, he thinks it's all the deal. Well, you need a free nipa so, then nipa na can born no shame. Concentration, awareness. How many players do drop in the box? Now, a banisana, you feel so your goalkeeper. Oh, one on one. You know, be so height for height. Near can. He was really keeping the tabs on him and making sure say, but Bibiani Goldstars said, Joe, or the boy far on marking. Watch the two players closely. They moved. He made sure say, changing position to be following, keeping his eyes so close. But the fact that first ball from corner and man no who said no, we win a juma. Until the ball gets out of the box. Now, Mataka players in the say situations will continue to repeat itself in the game, but unfortunately, the situation that turn the first one and you're on the best the third time or the next time situation will be repeated. And today, our Marakeno, Odinachi, Obieka. Yet the way tie no Judy. Look, as soon as the ball bypasses the two players, no you near free. What is this sort of defending? So at the time the ball arrived, when you need to see baby cry, a banisana will blame why. The coach told you, say, corner back, set pieces back, work around them. Now he follows the ball closely, forgetting, say, I think I'll mark QB. That was how the first goal was scored. So Lagos City's air got that momentum. It started from the Kumasi Santikotoko game now. Now the second goal, the can't be pray. It was at the 93rd minute, a transition call the 94th minute because it was 90+4 and a ref in the torso. And young apostles are pushing all bodies ahead of the ball. Goalkeeper no and my ball so quickly. He was hoping said baby the ball turn there or started counter but a ball no they couldn't sustain the ball in the final third. Now they see and say they had already committed about 6 players in the final third, waiting and hoping say Bono it would arrive at the right time. But watch the situation here. Bibiani Goldstars of far Bono bar area ha. Now young apostles are committed 6 players in the final third. But Bono and Chawa said Joe, Bono and this was the shape of the young apostles team. No? Every member in the final third transfer Bono beba. So all share teams in club transfer Bono beba betom. But unfortunately, Bono amaho could deal Lagos City's midfielders so and quickly the ball no defining idea kind of natural principles of the ball, how it travels, the speed with which it goes, the speed with which it comes back. So we say I'm thinking on Sunday ball they call back to young apostles defense. So and defense also 6 and I had I can 4 in addition to the goalkeeper. And the 4 no and I maybe highlighted the actual no. That was how they conceded. And it was at a time Omunyina kope go na share. Keeper na long ball must ba wa long ball obianko fe 6 players aka final time highlighted chiro meaning say aka 4 pen wa but metaka say be say wo 4 defenders na omu face omu goalkeeper no na wo one attacker no so face keeper no and for so be so the margin of recovery no is so minimal kiti because who face keeper as a self face attacker no so that you have the tackling orientation by your body. But I feel no be follow say you could go na share. Unfortunately, and about the TCH quickly now. I say who bre every defender become to you say no my bre. But I'm telling you for a fact, it was a situation, a defining moment of brilliance individually. I saw ball. It was a long kick. I showed you earlier. In 15, I must send a ball. Call back to the sender and the better defense. So and then quickly the Lagos City took hold of the ball. Young apostles anti me and recover beam. And this was a crucial goal. 93 plus. Na game na score we ya nesa. And the jubilation ensued. I was dancing. Coaches in Bibiani. Lagos City's second successive win. Yamo coach because Abaso, ya more pressure, papa, coach. To perform under pressure, no. Now, experience and your games are all in fact, ball kotoko na boy young apostles. Okay, I'll be so the cashier, and I'm sure this guy will be blessed by the dressing room. The counter, the swift nature of the ball by a Fabro Finisori and Bibiani Goldstars. Coach Frimpong Manson is a dynamic coach. He's not styled by one pattern of play. Every time your show opponent in Suadeba. Now, one on the near machine here say, according to dreams, as a BM, according to Kotoko, as a close, according to us, young call all out. So he's a dynamic coach. Each and every game you have piano, the ideas now is generated on the previous game's opponent. In doing so, also building the team, they said there's a bit of consistency in certain departments. So Ocean lineup on averagely you have about 8 to 9 players or more feature in the entirety of the season thus far. So back in defense, Ubenya Emmanuel Kobe this season on actually William Danchi or always as the left back. Ubenya Bright always as the right back. Now these guys, completely on back line structure now with the presence of Vincent Atenga and a Gideon Anaba. Now Gideon Anaba no changes kakra because sometimes Kevin Apostle so edit me balance, but I'll be talking about Kevin. So shape no I will show you Ubenya Frank Amankwa Eric Bosomche all much consistent. Now Osha squad way level about 8-9 players about all the games from the starting spot. And the coach in Inama first of all, about money to the strength of the players now or war at the disposal, as well as on the weakness of the position. This has been the culture of every coach. So percent Onyan and Yemaya and Ochani changing in Sano a lot. In fact, Bibiani over the blend of the youth and of course the experience. Vincent Atenga the other day we said one of the most consistent players. Charles Kamara here, you know him. Say Diana Payne. William Danchi is a household name in our Ghana Premier League. Eric Bosomche. But don't forget, Obite Sef Frank Amankwa has been a consistent member of the Ghana Premier League. But Afeina Oposa wa achieve Bibi. What has he achieved? Most of this squad no Obianya achieve Bibi. In fact, in terms of achievement, I can just pick out Vincent Atenga and probably William Danchi as part of Coach Samobuadu in the team of the G League. But we 2 players in Frima, none of these guys any achiever. Yes, Roland Frimpong has been in the league for some time, but he hasn't done so much to win. So Omunina who say a breakaway there, they also need to make some amends. Say, yeah, bomb this my boy to you 4 years. The Namagia, me family in Sapan Enche. Frank, this is similar thing. So Osha squad now. In fact, some of the times when I catch row, Osha teams in Libya. Yeah, but back kickoff, you can find about 5-6 players. It defines an attacking team. Kickoff. Goldstars has about 6-5 players on the halfway line. You're ready. So Omoko position. This defense team will person or dominating. Now how a game every time Biano Osha Goldstars team no a pressure against every opponent, but there's some level of cracks in the team. So Goldstars offensive pressure number 1. Yeah, na me who say mama opponent in pressure be even though in the final third. Yeah, na shift in here pa. Because I shift in here, the ball side fullback in support from the other guys. Every time it's a coach because of the ball side, that meaning say, but be a ball in one of that angle, no, but be a place in one a hundred walk and take kind of ball side. So by this visual on your screen, this is the ball side supporter Goldstars for no edema other place, you know. Now in this composition, you have Vincent Atenga as a central defender, and then you have the partner in Kevin upon 2 central defenders, protecting the right back, and of course the DM Frank Amankwa. So this has been the shift for Bibiani Goldstars. Since I bought the left back, who the left central defender and the left back, as well as the other partner for Frank Amankwa, which is Sadat Mohammed. It every time Sadat supports Frank Amankwa as part of the double pivot. But Sabona shift to left back and Sadat Ebeko, not Frank hold you on. Just as Bona shift about right back, Frank Amankwa Babe Soswa, who the back forward. So the shift work, especially without the ball, said be 2 laterals, quality support from the other department, and it makes it quite tougher. So Obe Bibiani Goldstars team without the ball. There's always some level of good support for the defensive structure. Now, one phenomenon about the team now, in fact, technical team now discussing is the one-on-one situations. I at 2 Goldstars. One, this is down to organization. A combination of goalkeeper by one-on-one with the attacker. A bonus now, we are asking questions. Say other players, now I'm shape to say where did they go? As I keep asking these boys, and he found out quiet and he found out freeba. Why has the system, the structure been disrupted? By a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's the keeper in a several situation. Now what consider no? And even by virtue of this picture, what consider have? Who a quality attacker or show? Who a good striker or be finisher ball we say? But why has Emmanuel Kobe been serving the one-on-one situations? And why does even the one-on-one situations happen in the first place? And he found a place in a call. Why don't they fall back in the structure as soon as possible? Whenever we are in 10 overs. So opposition teams in the share. A body saying a DNA cracks by the team Emmanuel Kobe. Yeah, no, one-on-one, sir. a critical situation at 2 more time. But one, it's down to the lack of offensive pressure. One-on-one situation is not 20 Goldstars. Where did the players go? Where is the structure? I keep asking. The other day, Namibusa Mediama, Namibusa Brekum Chelsea. If all Pesako show opponents now what you know what kakra without the ball, what really happens on the counter situations? Who holds down our defensive structure? So one-on-one, the keeper no save be or a young chap up a lot of opportunities, plays with a lot of hunger, so agile and very flexible. Without the ball, he's been doing the job. But why does the system continue to get cracked, especially without the ball? Goldstars more share. If you want to win the league, win it handsomely. And yet to say defense back and yeah, I'm this has been the situation. I repeat it quite often. One-on-one situation. Atinga, where did you go? Kevin upon, where did you go? Did you communicate to somebody? Where is your DM? Who protects you? So opponent for no. Mama money na ho. One to me pa. This has been some of the situations a man for Bokobi, Ibano Kobi Abaso. But two, I'll be telling you one secret. The amount pressure and the defense and I say there is no existing offensive pressure. Because of offensive pressure. Attack and cause more capable Nadia. Yeah, no pressure Ben will put you on the position. Or put more pressure or more any more than I hope his opponent and a from so I son of one a bedio. No moment me and Jabon on our committee about 4-5 players in the final third. Yeah. Fashion with trim say a 200 the hole. Now almost me trap will move a senequadia. Not just say a barber 1-on-1. So watch it. Or second photo no boy say a funny option baby are the born here to meaning some Jenny Pabbe 4-5 and I've been asking this why does the system get so cracked easily? About opponent in 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. So consider Ben could be best save team. If you want to win the league, know what to do. So it's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper once again. Yes, I understand, sir. Kevin fell down, but Atinga and a Bright, a hit for the concentration, it keeps repeating itself. No opponent for no. These are some of the things that has been repeating itself. Oh, Bibiani Goldstars defense, the more offensive pressure in the hall. We almost have 4-5 players. Oh, kudos, Kobe. What a real save. Now the Bibiani keeper, but so me Judy defense in the But Kobe is doing a fantastic job, not only against a single opponent. But my key question is, the kind of counter situations that repeat in the team, are so apparent and so repetitive. The total media 1-on-1, the keeper never hold the annex. I radiate. My main borrow who do West and Kakra. It's been repeating itself. The goalkeeper has been awesome, been serving some good clear-cut chances. But where has the structure been? Where has the concentration been? Every time we drag the ball, Goldstars structure need to say. Now, because the Goldstars are not really the best team in the league. Yes, Franco, I would agree with you with regards to numbers, with regards to the stats. But in terms of the total play, Goldstars hasn't been the best in the league. There are a lot of things to be taken advantage of, if indeed. Now, opponent of Fono so has say, what makes Goldstars the best attack? And I said the attack is full of pace and energy. Very athletic guys. And we will say Goldstars attackers and all far. So we say dreams defense and more. This is Atakumi. Atakumi by Goldstars afia your Bokarala pay. Now, over America on the game, no man fabo ni Jawa, and Nawagina saw trackino, say Joe. Now, on new boss so crowd, yeah, forget to home about Jaw, just what power. And for this reason, Goldstars a lot of set pieces around this zone because team the ball with a lot of pace and speed. It is only so loose ball in the final 10 which Chelsea Goldstars there. You are about to make a foul around this zone or Obejai team now or consider. So, in as much as team know what the weaknesses, very clear. Our team, the team also has some good chances, good strength. Our team, especially in the final third. So team in counter say or Kasa or Koshawa. It is as easy as that. Or the ball about 2 nets to see. Some of the goalkeepers need to say a Siako or Hayade pa for dreams. Or Yajuma for Uka or opponent to be say Adriana Hotreno, Masaud or Piaba. So for counter there, in fact, me nations is in China. Teams away a league mu, but the Goldstars and the Kotoko so counter situations. They are as fast as possible. So the Goldstars beba, my defense and the natural, but don't forget they also have some firepower in the final third. Real speed on the ball, real pace and athleticism, exhibition of show. Every time BRS Goldstars Akasa or bounce. So look, this was a situation. Diana Nana build it up. Offensive transition. They lost the ball midway. And at the end of the day, no, many amount of and go stars quickly or the ball now to it. And so Joe, every team on this earth, Madrid shouldn't be, Barcelona shouldn't be, who else? Manchester, they are from Kakra. Every team be on the weaknesses, on the strength. Gold Stars strength and then say, oh, but Gold Stars, so I know I'm very careful. Because the team Ninya take you off no, they've been winning set pieces here. They sustain the pressure in the final third. Na pressure no wo nyame amwa obedi buga na obefa wo, and that is why uko bibiani a nipa ba ko meta body ba ko apia makati because afena obe returning, and in his absence team nanya lot of free kicks around the box because opponent ni betwa. The team attacks with pace and are so swift. And yes, defensively the team has its weaknesses, but in the final third, in the midfield especially, team no dominated power. It is when it goes to bar. Now finishing has been a major problem for Ashgold. Gold Stars. They create a lot of chances, yet they fail to score all of them. This is another major problem. Team no creating a lot of chances, yet they score few. And in as much as team na share 9 goals as the best attack thus far, no. And you don't know right in the final third, taking advantage of set pieces and dead balls. Gold Stars would have probably been hitting 18 goals. I'm telling you this. 18 goals would have been 2 goals per game because we share 9. But they keep wasting chances in the final third. A lot of chances go begging. This is Gold Stars attack, You might say, oh, 9 goals yeah. No. Going by the production of the chances, the goal scoring should be equal in addition to that, but that has never been the case. Now, Oshe team look closely. Chances are more say no, they are missing some key guys in the squad. Key guys they say last season no, and attack me by I feel now adjusted to team no, but the key striker now. Alex Assor had a 10-goal contribution in about 1,513 minutes of football, but our injury I feel now over. Apart from say Alex Assor Enyamba and say Joe, okay, last season Abednego Tete, the top scorer last 2 seasons for the side, was let go. So Gold Stars Assor my Prince Eduka Benakwa Ibrahim La Omunyina Prince Eko Saudi and Ibrahim La Ewo in Suatreman Sesia Kasai. So in the final third no, Gold Stars strikers bebre ma omokoye. Key players and unya obi to say Apau Bibiani Messi. Mamefa say Joe Thames to be so. Apart injury, but the most important department so far is the defense. Kevin upon not your coach from Pomanson back elbow the partner and next anchor or not the in Suatreman say. Now Kevin by exhibition of maturity. Major boy in the depa. I love his football. Very calm, yet very unrelenting. Gideon and about a young chap has the future ahead of him. Philip Ofori from Suatreman. Omunyina ba be hihye mse CI and the leader of that department and Crawfordso ho ana oni ho Vincent Atenga. Me my captains bebre wo league mo. My boy Richard Osajman, me Bonabaso as a captain, Zakaria Fuseni as a captain, me penasem, Ganiyu, one of the captains, me penasem, but mo me no my juma or me captain, or you calm as a leader, Vincent Atenga. I mean, very, very calm now. You're serious to say. He's the leader in the back line, has been orchestrating everything. Our strength and the strength of the ball, how he organizes the other guys. This is Gold Stars and everything you need to see when you're Gold Stars. So Refi Kalawa available a bonanza, they're offside, and you're say ref. Would that camera room? I call my ref.